In this video, you are going to learn how to add hyperlinks to your Google slide presentation. So here we have started, we've actually named our slide presentation, enter the new name, but I'm going to name it right now, adding hyperlinks. Okay, so when you start making your presentation, you can create different things here. I'm going to just call create title, and I'm going to name this my first one. I'm going to go over here and I'm just going to duplicate it a couple of times so I can just give you an example. So I'm going to say this is page 2 and this one is page 3 and this one is page 4. All right, now there could be times that you are going to want to link to another slide or to something else in the presentation. So when we do that, you can add the direct link for someone to press it and to go to a page online on the internet, or you could even have them go to another page in your Google slide presentation. So I'm going to go through both of those. So right now, what we would want to do, if I want to create the hyperlink right here on the create title, I am going to highlight create title, and then I can do it in a couple of different ways. Actually, there are 3. My favorite way to do it is with a shortcut, and it's using Control and K. So you would hold the Control down and then the K, and then you would see this option pop up. Okay, that's one way. All right, or I could just make sure it's highlighted. I could press this chain link up here and insert it that way. All right, so that's Google's given you 2 ways, but they've given you a third. If you go up to insert and then come down here to link, it will also tell you you can do it that way. Any of those 3. My favorite is Control. I'm on a Mac, so I'm using Command K, but that's my favorite, is to use the shortcut. And then this is where I can actually put a link to a website, or I could put in another slide in the actual presentation. So let's just say that I'm going to link it to www.acemacon.org, and you see it comes up right there. And I'm going to click there, and I'm just going to enter, and then it's going to turn it into a hyperlink. And so when I click on it later, you can see it comes up right there. And if someone were to press that, it would take them to our website for the school. So that's called a hyperlink. And again, it was just Control K or Command K. Now I'm going to come down here, and let's say that on page 2, I want to send them to page 3. So I'm going to highlight this, and I'm going to do one of my 3 ways to add a hyperlink, but I want to do it on something that's inside this Google slide presentation. So right now I really can't see it, so I'm going to minimize my screen so I can see it a little bit better, because I want to get down to where it says slides in this presentation. I'm going to click this, and then it's going to tell me the slides down here. And so I want to do it to page 3. So it's already labeled page 3. So I'm going to do that. And so now if someone were in present mode and I was on page 2, I could click it and then it would automatically take me to page 3. So those are ways that you can add hyperlinks into a Google slide.